Hello, thank you for joining us again on the Desopadec Weekly. Last week, we brought you projects recently commissioned by the Desopadec, and today we will finish off that edition. Stay with us.
Na me, actually, they talk to una so, una servant, God's servant, una take una and select, make he represent una for the Desopadec. The trust una get for me, na get for now. The thing una say make we come do for the Desopadec, now we dey do. Now na send us this work. Una right come give us, we will do budget, so una want road. The road we dey do one today. Una right commit us, so una want hospital. The hospital, we give them back to una today. Una right commit us, so we could do bridge and jetty and market, we give them back to una today. So everything una right commit us, we could do. Una no say we dey do am. So we could join hand together to make sure say this property, una keep am intact. I beg una very, very well. Make una guide the property, make una look the property, because if una look am well, una pikin go enjoy am. Una pikin go enjoy am. Una go remember one day, say wetin the Desopadec do for our community. Thank you once again, and may God bless all of us.
The story of completed projects by the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, the Desopadec, continues in Urobo Mandate area, with schools taking new look. At Ebromede Secondary School, Ebromede Uwe local government area, the Desopadec has completed the renovation of 6 classrooms to create a better and a more serene learning environment.
It was in a very dilapidated, position. It was so bad. In fact, we abandoned it. Luckily for us, government just built us another 6 classroom block. So when the Desopadec came to renovate it, and so fast, we're very grateful because, the students have been in a congested classroom environment. And that's, it's not good for ventilation, especially in this corona era, where students ought to be spaced. So we're very grateful. We're only praying that, they hand it over to us.
When the job was going on, we just saw from the foundation of the place that this place is going to be very good. Compared to other structures, this particular one done by Desopadec is the best for now in this premises. And we appreciate Desopadec for that.
This building Desopadec gave to us, we really appreciate them, because now there will be enough space and chairs for them to free themselves. Whereas the students can be able to function when in school, then the teachers too. Because without a conducive environment, the teachers won't be able to bring out their best.
In Warri South local government area, the Desopadec has handled the construction of Parker Street, popularly known as B Division Road. The newly completed road, which connects estate to Airborne Road in Warri, is significant to the growth of small businesses as well as the social life of the people living in the area. Speaking to the Desopadec Weekly crew, a business owner on Parker Street, Philo Atuge, stated with joy that the project has impacted positively on her trade.
This road was very rough before. There is contour all over the road. Poto, we can hardly even come outside at times. When the road was tight now, everything, our business is going on well. And again, everybody, our cars, they can run well. There's nothing like this motor sink. They will find boys to push and pay money. God bless them. We appreciate what they did for us.
In the Isoko Mandate area, the Desopadec has undertaken construction of several roads. These include Patrick Akboruno Street, Sowolobo, Agomafo Street, Otoigo, and Enegbede Otoigo Road, all in the Isoko North local government area. Patrick Akboruno Street, Sowolobo, was the first among the newly completed Desopadec roads. At Otoigo community, the Desopadec crew visited Agomafo Street to ascertain the impacts of the road projects in the community.
For the tight the road, give us water, they food the road, and when machine won't come, the water, the machine not the feed they pass because of the water. When they do and so they good for us now. They work out free. For night we day free, daytime we day free. We thank God for the people who are doing for us.
Our crew also saw the completed phase 1 and 2 of Enegbede Otoigo Road. These projects will link several rural roads in Isoko area, especially Erowa, Ekreka to Otowe, Otoigo roads.
If you rain fall, water they gather the road, and if we go somewhere they will charge us. Say because of the Okada go charge us, say the road no good. Now they don't do the road, now the road don't do good. Now we enter the normal price where they carry us.
With the completion of the road, easy and affordable access has been created, not just for vehicles and motorcycles, but also for students and individuals walking on foot.
Before we can spend like 30 to 40 minutes before you walk down to a community, but now within a second time you can reach this community. Sometimes I used to drip borehole. If you are coming, my bike and motor, like if I use motor sometimes or use truck, it's very difficult for me to get here. But now the tide now we can walk easily to the community. So the road is very okay now. We are enjoying the road.
Another project the Desopadec weekly TV crew toured in Isoko area was the completed phase of the Uzere Central Market.
The Uzere lockup stores is made up of 92, lockup stores up and down, first-story building, and the project is already completed, as you can see, painted already, awaiting every other facilities that can be on ground for the lockup store to take up. Most especially the convenience section, which is already ongoing, nearly to be completed, the toilet section and the water project, which is almost 75% completion. And most especially another thing that needs to be done is the car park. As you can see, the car park is already reclaimed, and the finishing of the car park is what is expected to be done now, so that by the time the car park is completed 100% and the convenience, the water project, everything is completed, I think the local stock will be in 100% full, no usage.
As for me they sell groundnuts. As I dey sell groundnuts, so if I don't sell reach evening time, I feel carry inside, lock, go house. As for me, I used to take a truck, push them come from house. But for now, I no go use truck again. I go dey carry them for inside, lock, go house. The stress of pushing, coming and going no go dey my body again.
My people, na me Bashorun ask Aoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now make me when I come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive. Now we feel serve when all the good things when we don't promise una go feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
At Ebiogbo Quarters, Bakiama, and Ijo community in Bomadi local government area, flood had been reported to be a major environmental challenge to the people. This situation remained for a long time in Bakiama community until the intervention of the Desopadec, with a mission to put smiles on the faces of the people of hosts oil-bearing communities.
As we were made to understand, this drainage has been constructed in order to alleviate the problems of the area being flooded. When the people came into the area and made us understand that this is what they want to do in the area, we were very much happy. Everybody were happy and we welcomed them. To the level they have done, they have put in place, we are very much happy.
Without the intervention of the Desopadec, it would have been impossible for Aya Ojobo Primary School, Ojobo, located in the riverine part of Borotu local government area, to resume like other schools after the COVID-19 lockdown in the state. Among the conditions given to both private and public schools before opening for academic activities was to make available facilities that would encourage reasonable spacing of pupils and students while in their classes. The intervention of the Desopadec changed all that and restored hope.
So you can see clearly that before now, the school was having a problem with lack of desk seat. When COVID-19 pandemic come into force, you can see that the protocol of social distancing has to do with distancing the people physically and of given meters. So when that happened, it was not easy for the school to cope. So I have to apply for the chairs. And when it is supplied us, we could strictly adhere to the protocol of social distancing. As you can see in the classroom, there are enough one per pupil to a desk, and that gives us the ability to strictly follow the requirement by COVID-19.
While appreciating the Desopadec, the chairman Ojobo Education Committee, Dennis Timi, said the furniture provided for the pupils by the commission has enhanced learning.
The shares will go a long way benefiting the education. Because without desks, the student cannot be learning in good conditions. I'm very, very happy for the Desopadec for doing this during my tenure.
After Ojobo, the Desopadec weekly TV crew made their next stop at Kiabodu, another Ijaw-speaking community that shares boundaries with Urobo-speaking communities in Borotu local government area. At Kiabodu, the Desopadec has completed the renovation of Ngbele Town Hall. The town hall in its former state could no longer meet the needs of the people. Hence, their request to the Desopadec for upgrade. The Ngbele Town Hall was not only renovated, but furnished with modern durable seats. Air conditioner and fans were also fitted into the newly renovated hall. Provisions were made for portable water for users of the hall and the people living within the neighborhood. The chairman of Kiabodu community, Jonathan Layefa, paints a picture of what the hall used to look like prior to the renovation.
The picture of this hall before it is renovated, it is very appalling because all the walls were cracked, the roofs leaking, the ceilings were all falling. It was no-go area. Even we approached the local government council chairman in several dispensations. The first one was even a native. We approached him, could not do anything. Then the current one, even promised that we'll come and renovate it. He has not done anything before. He could not do anything before the Desopadec took it up. What I loved in the place, the chairs, that's the furniture, very impressive. I think they brought fans, new fans, are brought to the place, and they will have air conditioner. Very impressive.
The Secretary General of Kiabodu Community, Teddy Ibegba, explains the importance of the hall to the traditional institutions of the community.
There is a purpose for building this hall. This hall is an ancestral hall to the kingdom. When there is no king, the absence of the king, the regent is there, and the chiefs, they want to carry out our normal tradition as far the kingdom is concerned. This is the hall they normally use. That is why they call it Ngbele hall.
Sanctus Rosarium Catholic Secondary School, Patani, in Patani Local Government Area, Delta State, is in focus. This school has been in existence for several years without an accredited exam center for senior secondary school students. But the intervention of Desopadec lifted the burden of the secondary school students, teachers, and parents with the construction of a befitting exam hall. This cheerful development has given hope to the entire school that soonest the WAEC and NECO exam center would be accredited.
Well, this project is a dream come true because this is what will give recognition to the institution, recognition to the students, and recognition to the parents, because with this we can now be accredited to be a WAEC center, and this will now give us the confidence that we are not training children that will just one day abruptly go to other institutions to complete their studies. So we are confident that our students will complete their studies by writing the WAEC here.
The former students here, they know their certificates, they know carry the name of the school, and every time when they want to write, they always go out to other schools to write their exam. So before now, I've been having this mentality that when I get to second term, at least I want to write our exam, I move to another school to go and write, school that I'm not even familiar with, and my teachers are not even there. So I'm very happy that Desopadec has created an exam hall for us.
Some parents and teachers expressed gratitude to the commission.
I am happy well because as they bring the center come now, it go less expenses for us. Because before we dey carry our children, they go another school, they go register, and they bring more expenses for us. But this one they don't carry, can't give us. So now me even happy pass for this school, for this center where they build. Desopadec, I thank on our way for this center one I build, exam hall one I build for us. When they go see my children go take write exam.
I really want to appreciate Desopadec for what they've done. It's been a long time we'll be fighting for WAEC, for this, for our school to be recognized, accredited by WAEC, and WAEC has not been able to accredit because of one of the reasons was this all. And the Desopadec have made it possible for the school to be accredited, because with this all, WAEC should come again, they will accredit the school. I really want to appreciate the Desopadec.
First and foremost, you for making this place a center for SSC is a very nice something. Why I said it's very nice. Like other schools, they do practice examination malpractice, but here, I think such a thing will not happen here. And doing that now will now make the student to be serious in their studies, because they knew that as they are going to write the exam, there's no examination malpractice. So they need to focus on their what they are teaching them in the classroom. The Desopadec couple people shall go in Jesus' name.
Desopadec has earlier built an ICT center in the school to boost literacy.
Really, I would thank Desopadec for providing IC center for training of a computer. Of course, bringing it here, it will enable the children to learn more, and even for them to, after graduation, they go outside to a room to register for computer training. It will not be there again, because going outside to register, it costs a lot of money. But doing it here now, it brings down the cost of expenses. I really thank Desopadec for bringing this training to Sanctus Rosarium Catholic School, Patani here. The Desopadec couple people shall go in Jesus' name.
It is pertinent to note that the Desopadec recently commissioned a cottage hospital in Agoloma community in Patani. In another Ijo community, Sokobolo, the Desopadec has completed the survey, deforestation and evacuation of wood in Stuart Creek. The Executive Director, Planning, Research and Statistics, Dr. Shadrach Agediga, spoke on the importance of the project to the oil-rich Sokobolo community. Desopadec had sometime last year commissioned the renovation of Sokobolo Town Hall and the construction of a radio house. The agency is currently building a healthcare center also in Sokobolo community. Desopadec is certainly on the move with the completion of community-based projects across its mandate areas. Thank you very much for watching. And this is the end of projects completed by Desopadec in recent times. Next week, we'll bring you another very interesting edition on Desopadec Weekly. But just before then, you can continue to follow us on our social media handles showing on your television screen for questions, suggestions, and contributions. Until I come your way next week, remain blessed. Joy Uche is my name. I'll see you next time.